Hey guys, how are you? It's glad to see you again, and this day we are going to talking about agreement letter. As always, the first chapter of your letter is about your detail of personal informations. The first line, you have to write down your complete name with the uppercase letter. For example, Stacy Albert. Or you can put them on the header. If you type it on your Microsoft Word, you can put your personal information or contact details at the header. Below your name, you can put your company's address, or maybe if you are a personal, you can give your address with the state and the zip codes or city. And the next line is about your contact detail. As always, you have to put your phone number and email. Just be sure that your phone and email are reachable anytime. So when anytime the recipient reply a letter, you can respond them as soon as possible. And it is important to check whether you put or you write the right address, the right name, the right phone and email, because this information is really important. Okay, the next chart or the next chapter is the detail of the date and the month when you write down the letter. For example, June 13 and 2020. The third chapter is about the recipient's information, and in this case, you need to know about the name of the person in charge of the projects or the persons who may read or receive your letter. For example, Mr. Michael Edward, and where he's from. In this case, it's about his company's detail. You can put the complete address of the companies with the state, city, and the zip codes. In line with the previous information or the previous chapter, the recipient's detail is also important. So you have to make sure that you write the correct address or the correct codes. Okay, the next chapter is about the opening salutations. In line with another letter, here you can put dear Mr., dear Miss, and anything else. We are going to the paragraph. As you know, agreement letter or the letter of agreement is a letter which is used to define the relationships between two parties or two persons or organizations in order to complete certain expectations or projects. This letter is a type of a legal document that is legally protected by the law. So when you sign the contract, you need to be serious and conscious of everything which is mentioned in the letter. It means when you broke it, or when you maybe dismiss or don't do the projects or the job descriptions, maybe it's very risky and very dangerous because it is protected by the law. Okay, back to the video. The first line or the first paragraph of your agreement letter, it is talking about your purpose of the letter. For the opening, it is better to clearly state the purpose. For example, like this one, Stacy Albert, as the Innovations Incorporations wants to inform the reader, which is Mr. Michael, that his company is accepting the cleaning service agreement contract which is promoted by the Mr. Michael's company, which is Industries Cleaner LLC. So it is clear where the state is from and what is the purpose of this agreement letter, in order you accept or maybe you refuse or anything else. But mostly agreement letter, in line with the name agreement, so means you are agree with some promotions or projects. Just make it short. I mean, agreement letter is a short letter which is a very strong contract. So just make sure that you put the sentence which is cover all of your projects with the parties. Use the simple language, the simple sentence, the extinguishing letters, so it is very understandable for both parties. Okay, we are going to the second paragraph. The second paragraph is the part where you can state some rules or maybe some informations which support the first paragraph. For example, at the video, Stacy tries to give the information about where the project will be started and will be ended. So it is the supporting informations that will support the first paragraph, that his company accept the agreement with the recipients. Maybe you can give the rule, maybe the rules or the jobs descriptions or anything else based on your purpose or based on your projects. If you have over than one point of discussion, maybe you can attach it and state it on your agreement letter. So maybe one letter or one paper of letter is not enough to state all of your mind, all of your deal. So you can make another letter or another page which is focusedly talking about the project, the jobs descriptions, the rules, the fees, or anything else related to your projects. So this agreement letter is a type of the opening of the whole agreement packet or agreement document. Then the third paragraph, as always, your letter should be short, so don't make it over than 3 paragraphs. The third paragraph is the closing paragraph. So in this case, you can make a conclusions about your first and the second paragraph. Or you can put the additional informations where the recipients can contact you or maybe get more information about the project. Like this one, the writers or Stacy put the contact details or statement like this one. If you have questions, concern, or in need of any informations, please to get in touch with me via phone or email, which is it has been written at the first paragraph or the first chapter. So like we talked before, your phone and email must be right. You must check it for a couple of times and make sure that you don't make any mistake on writing it. And don't forget to say thanks and put your hope to keep the good relationship between you and your client. And of course, The next chapter is about the closing salutations. As always, you can use your sincerely, give your signature, and your complete name. Okay guys, this is all about agreement letter. We hope that it can be useful for you. It's happy to hear your suggestions or feedback. So write down your comment below. And thanks for your attention. See you soon.